So, this is the first of two heats in the women's 4x4. Women's 4x1 final coming up later this evening. Nigeria in 2, Netherlands 3, Poland 4, Australia 5, India 6, Jamaica 7, Canada 8, and France on the outside in lane 9.
Set.
It's a long, lonely leg, they say, when you lead in a 4x4. Ronshia McGregor has gone out quite hard, catching up onto the shoulder of Alicia Brown. Good running by Oboya, the Australian. No move yet from Poland or from Klaver of the Netherlands. This is good running from McGregor. Now Brown of Canada trying to respond, and she's doing well down this home straight as Brossier of France begins to come back towards the tiring figure from Jamaica. Watching closely here, now Poland beginning to come back into the mix. It's Australia from Canada, Poland, and on the inside Netherlands as they take it on that second leg. They're about to break at the start of the back straight.
Well, they call this one the long leg. First 100 metres, the athletes stay in the lane, and here you see that they're breaking now to the inside. Well, it's such a battle, isn't it, at the moment? Jamaica lead from Canada. France have got themselves right in there, followed by Australia, and here comes the Polish athlete. Coming now into the home straight, and Leroy has really paced herself. I can see the Dutch athlete there, Lewitt. She was a semi-finalist here. She's finishing strong, and on to the third leg.
Really good leg there from Anastasia Leroy for Jamaica. And Holub Kowalczyk has given Poland a good chance here. Back of Netherlands in third. And look at this from Madeleine Price, the Canadian, coming up onto the Polish woman's shoulder. Only the first three guaranteed a place in tomorrow night's climax of a wonderful 9 days of world-class athletics. Wajskiewicz coming up onto Tiffany James' shoulder. The Polish have got Justyna Svajty-Ersatic on anchor leg. The Dutch are beginning to struggle. Bach is losing a little bit of ground. And it's Poland taking the battle dead level with the Jamaicans. It's Stephanie Ann McPherson against Justyna Svajty-Ersatic. Canada in third with Sage Watson. And it's Femke Bol of the Netherlands trying to give pursuit in fourth. Rebecca Bennett has gone storming down the back straight, trying to drag the Australians back into the mix. Remember, fourth and fifth do become quite important if this turns out to be quicker than the second of the heats. First three coming back tomorrow night. This is good from the Jamaicans. Stephanie Ann McPherson is clear. Sage Watson has caught up onto the shoulder of Justyna Svajty-Ersatic of Poland. Bol is doing all she can of the Netherlands to try and close. Bennett coming through late for Australia. Jamaica will be there, so too Poland and Canada. The Dutch, and it looks like the Australians in fourth and fifth will have to wait and see on times.
Poland have been doing really well the last few years, and Great Britain, but Jamaica looked good there. It was McGregor who led them off. She went through 200 metres at a blistering pace and just really paid for her there. This was Leroy who got the baton on the second leg. It's really important to gauge yourself on this leg. Lauren Bowden's running well there at the moment. DeWitt from Poland. The French came up into third position at that point. So going into the final leg, it was between Poland and Jamaica. Really experienced athletes on both of those legs from the Polish squad and the Jamaican squad.
World lead for the Jamaicans, that was quality. The second heat of the women's 4x4. Ukraine in 2, Great Britain in 3, Belgium 4, Cuba 5, United States with a brilliant team, as you'd expect, in 6. Lane 7 is empty, no Botswana. Switzerland in 8. Italy on the outside with Chigbolu. Fair amount of noise in the stadium. The United States with a steady start at the moment. Sprunger miles clear of the American, but that's a little bit deceptive because, of course, lane 7 is empty. Now the American beginning to come. Good running by the Belgian on the inside, Klaus, although she's now beginning to be caught by Zoe Clark of Great Britain. Chigbolu on the outside, trying to hold form ahead of Leah Sprunger as Jessica Beard comes through now. And Beard will hand on to Alison Felix. Switzerland running really well on the outside, and now we'll get to see what Felix has got.
Yeah, well, Leah Sprunger ran really well for Switzerland there in lane 8. They front-roaded their team. And as we just see the athletes breaking, it's that figure of Alison Felix. So majestic watching this athlete run. Jodie Williams for Great Britain, 200-metre specialist. She made the semi-finals here. Rosanne Almanza there, the 800-metre specialist from Cuba. She's having a really good battle at the moment with the Italian athlete. And down the home straight, we can see that Alison Felix has pulled 5 metres, 6 metres away from the rest of the athletes here. Jodie Williams finishing really strong for Great Britain to keep them in 2nd position.
What a leg from the 12-time world champion Alison Felix. It's the United States from Great Britain, with Belgium and Cuba desperately trying to close down those outside them. Kendall Ellis might come under a little bit of pressure here from Jessica Turner. They're all beginning to queue up behind the Belgian. Excellent running by Trevisan, the Italian, on the 3rd leg for them. And Ellis will hand on to Akolo. Let's watch the clock as well as they come round with 500 to go. Very, very tight in the battle for the 3rd spot. It's the United States. Coming wide on the outside is Melnik of Ukraine trying to get him in the mix. United States from Great Britain, from Belgium and Ukraine. What kind of speed will we see, and who's going to win the battle for 3rd, because it might get a little bit tasty. Nice smooth running here by Courtney Akolo. Lovely upright stride, textbook for any young athletes watching. Akolo hugs the inside. Nielsen looks comfortable for Great Britain in 2nd. The battle is on for 3rd. Belgium ahead of Ukraine at the moment. Remember, it's only the first 3. Akolo looks safe and assured here. Big, big gaps. Jamaicans won the first in 3:23.6. And this is marginally quicker. What a finish. Wowee.
So here we go. This was Jessica Beard. Not the best handover whatsoever to Alison Felix. We can see Rosanne Almanza gain yards there on that takeover. So this was 2nd leg to 3rd leg. Ellis ran as hard as she could. A lot of these athletes in the American squad have to run hard. They get timed, and the coach will decide whether they're going to get a spot in the final. So they're running for their place in this final at this point. But it was Akolo who brought the team home. Already got a gold medal alongside Alison Felix in that mixed 4x4. And Lavia Nielsen, that was a good time for the British squad in 2nd position, and they'll really be in the battle for a bronze medal come that final tomorrow evening.
United States were exceptional there. Great Britain in 2nd.